Hey guys, welcome back to another episode in the playthrough. I adjusted the volume slightly, but I do think it is still a bit too loud. I will tweak it further in the next episode. There actually is no audio control, volume control.
It's ugly down there. Turn back.
In the game itself, you have to do that via Windows. It's a bit weird.
I'm a Grigola. Come on.
Σας παρακαλώ.
Think we'll be okay.
Τι συμβαίνει? Δεν βλέπω τίποτα.
Δεν μιλάει κανένας, θα μας σκοτώσουνε.
Ναι, τον είδα πριν λίγο.
What's happening out there?
It's all right. We'll be okay.
I can't see what's happening.
Right, let's get forward.
Do you hear that? What's going on out there? Hey!
Oh, πρόσεχε.
Okay. Hey! Hey! What? Hey!
I can't see what's...
What is that? What's happening out there? Does anybody know?
Hey!
You hear them coming?
Where are they?
Get out!
Please, please.
Here we go. Oh. Here we go. Hello. See you later, dudes. Anyways, guys, I have to make two remarks corrections on what I commented on in the first episode. First one is that I thought that Snake his eye patch while looking in the mirror in the hospital scene was maybe on his wrong eye, and I was like deliberating on that, and it was actually pretty stupid because it was simply the mirror image. It was correct. I thought because of the mirror that his wrong eye was broken, but actually it was the same eye as Big Boss. Like his right eye is right? Is it his right eye? Now I'm starting to doubt again. Pretty sure his right eye is damaged or blind.
No! No! Please!
And the other stupid comment I made in the first episode is regarding Kojima Productions. There was like a poster on the wall with Kojima Productions, and I was noting on it that actually Hideo Kojima got into a disagreement with Konami during development of this game, and that's why they eventually split up, and Kojima went further with his own standalone studio for where he made Death Stranding under the
Negative.
under
Came in here. Keep looking.
the name Kojima Productions, and I was like, okay, why would Konami allow that name into this game, into the Phantom Pain, the current game, which was still produced by Konami? It's like the competitor in your game. Kojima Productions splitting off. But apparently, what I was not aware of is that Kojima Productions used to be a subsidiary of Konami, and it only got like re-established as a separate entity led by Hideo himself. What the hell? What the hell do I need to do? Where the hell am I? Ah, let's go there. But actually it was a subsidiary of Konami under the same name. So it is very normal actually that they would allow a banner of Kojima Productions in this Konami game. Alright, here we go. I must say, it's a pretty gruesome scene everywhere.
If you move, we're done for. Play dead.
I'm still pretty impressed with the visuals for a 5-year-old game. Of course, 4K 60 FPS helps a lot. And also the HBAO plus ambient occlusion. But I didn't mod the game to extend the graphical capabilities or anything. And still, it just looks pretty realistic. And I must say, this is a pretty amazing opening scene. Gruesome, but visceral. And immersive. Very cool sound design, also quite immersive and visceral. You really feel they're close by. Alright, but is that him peeing or... Or is that, was that like that bag indeed with fluids? Uh-oh. There he is again.
Grenade!
That's not doing anything, guys. He will just spit it out.
Take this!
That's what I meant.
Damn it! Coming! Move!
Alright. Did that work? Nope. Man, it's really going to hell in this hospital. Snake. You can do this. Very good work. Serious injuries. If you sustain a serious injury, you will be unable to perform certain actions such as climbing over obstacles or getting on your horse. If you sustain a serious injury to your torso, you will not be able to recover fully without first aid. If you sustain a serious injury to your arm, you will not be able to ready a weapon, and in the case of your leg, you will not be able to sprint. In these instances, quickly get behind cover and press the action button to perform first aid. Right.
Hold on. We better stop and treat that injury.
Good work.
We'll have to take the stairs now.
A bit late. Also pretty funny choice for a location, like Malta, little islands in the Mediterranean. Not something I would come up with myself as a location, but it's actually pretty cool, I must say. Has a certain ring to it.
Know how to shoot a gun? Hold down the aim button to aim, then press the attack button to fire. Destroy it.
Alright, but anyways, one thing is for sure. It is Snake's right eye that is damaged. So that is indeed correct with later games. And that I was doubting that in the first episode, and that was just retarded me because there was a mirror involved. So it looked to be his left eye, but of course in the reflection it was his right eye. Or it was his right eye, but in the reflection it looked like his left eye. Anyway, cover, approach an obstacle such as a wall, head on to hug the obstacle and conceal yourself. This is called being in cover, like hiding in grass or in the shadows. Being in cover makes it more difficult for the enemy to spot you. While in cover you can use left stick to move along the obstacle or press left stick toward the edge of the obstacle to peek out from it and see what is ahead. You can also press R to zoom the camera in and mark enemies from behind cover. Right, I will have to use first person view because I disabled the crosshair.
Lay down some cover fire!
Calm down, you can do this.
Alright. I can do this.
Nice work. Let's go.
One miss, but it is what it is. really weird. I was in 5 years ago. I really stopped this game in the open world section because I disliked it. Then I finally had another Hideo Kojima game, Death Stranding, and suddenly I got all nostalgic, and now I'm actually looking a lot forward to playing this one. The last one in the series I haven't played yet. Besides Peace Walker and Portable Ops, also didn't play those. Peace Walker only like a couple of hours. Right, I count at least 4. Five.
I'll run interference.
Holy shit! Let's keep it quiet, man. Holy shit, they're pretty sharp. And this is actually a pretty hard section with the smoke. Woo! That was a close call.
Shit! Tank! I got him!
Man, glad I have that. Glad I have that bullet time effect enabled, but maybe I will switch it off in the main game because it does really remove any sense of tension, because it's basically like a Joker card that you can play if you get spotted. Reloading. You'll reload automatically when your weapons magazines run dry, but the reloading period will leave you defenseless. Pressing the reload button lets you reload despite having ammunition left. Make a habit of keeping a full magazine in case of sudden firefights. Alright. Alright, I think I shot 4, maybe 3. But I remember to have seen 5 or something. Hard time. Identifying them.
Spotted traces of an intruder! Stay alert!
There's at least one. Ah, here's one.
Hey!
Was that everything? I don't think there are any more. Let's just gamble for it and also check the environment. Is there anything cool here? Maybe Easter eggs. I think Hideo Kojima is also often a fan of Easter eggs. Let's see if I can make this jump. Yes. that's the problem. Use your water pistol, man. Use your water pistol. We'll spit them out. What you see is what you reap, or what you reap is what you sow, or something like that. You know what? I'm out of here. Oh shit. Good work.
Move in! Go, go, go!
They are at least persistent. See if I can pick up a weapon from those dudes. Nope. See you later. That's like the fourth explosion that the snake endures in this little first chapter. What a hero. Indestructible. Kojima is such a master with mixing the supernatural weird stuff with reality. Often those supernatural bosses do have some kind of explanation as grounded in reality as regards their weirdness. I am actually pretty...
Get in!
they will explain away this guy's supernatural abilities. Pretty action-packed sequence, maybe a little bit over the top, but nah, no, it's fun anyways. But I am curious how they will explain away that fire guy's abilities. For instance, there were more like really supernatural enemies in Metal Gear Solid 4. And yeah, you have actually quite a lot of them. That flying puppet child that we saw, that was also in Metal Gear 4, I guess. And you had like that, I think the Cobra unit. But in the Cobra unit in Metal Gear Solid 3, a lot of the guys, their abilities were actually pretty explainable. This one is not. This is just straight up supernatural. Just like that. That was pretty supernatural. And this.
Get on! I'm on your side! Hurry! Hurry! Hang on!
Man, can you imagine
Use this! Watch our backs! Shoot!
waking up from a coma and having this bad of a day? But anyways, I must almost admit this is a bit too supernatural for my liking. In Metal Gear Solid 3, the Cobra unit members, a lot of them, they were pretty grounded in reality still. For instance, you had like the Pain, that was I think the guy that jumped around on branches. Okay, he was super flexible, but he could be some kind of a circus performer. And you had the guy with the old guy, not the Sorrow, the Pain, but the End. That was a sniper fight. Yeah, that was a pretty regular guy. He was just a good sniper, and he was really old and he slept a lot. But then encountering this really unbelievable enemy, it's I am curious as to what they will find to explain this away. Could be done with, for instance, hallucinations or whatever, but we will see. Let's get back in the action, but not before reading the tooltip. Switching camera position. Press R to switch camera position from right to left within third person or shoulder view. Very much. snake.
Back from the dead, huh?
That works.
Fire Destiny's about to attack! Hold him up a little longer! Watch for an opening!
Alright. Holy shit.
Did you get him?
Where did he went?
We shook him off.
No. Pretty sure he's still here.
Hold him up a little longer! I see it! Hold him up a little longer! Harbor! We're almost there!
Woohoo! Nice! Poor horsey. Horsey survived. Nice. Yes, that was a bad day. You're going in for a facial surgery and having the day end like that must be a bummer. Anyways, what do we see here? Hits. I took hits. Accuracy 83%. Whoa, better than I expected. Neutralizations, markings. I won't be marking enemies. I find that a bit cheating. Just like those X-ray visions, tagging enemies behind walls. I find that it's not really my game mechanic. Effective interrogation 0, prisoners rescued, headshots, tactical takedowns, hits taken, enemy combat alerts, time 1 hour, total playtime 1.8, no retries, no kills, no reflex, that are all bonus entries, no enemy combat alerts, perfect stealth, no kills. So I have 119 plus 15. I'm a chick, god damn it. That's not too bad, but rank S looks pretty good. Anyways, here we go. I think you can also get like an S plus or something. Current heroism, score rating, action rating. Normally I won't be looking that long to the score, to the level scores, because I think in this game you will get a score counter like that after each mission. But only this first time I just want to check what all the values are. Right, who the hell are you?
Come on.
Yeah. So it is a kind of illusion. Right?
My name's Ocelot. Big boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. 2, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. The second was to rescue the man himself. You remember? Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead.
Why?
You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance. First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan.
What, you can't keep up with world affairs in a coma? 4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. The Muslims are fighting back with Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Reds' 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000. The squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now, in 3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days, and it's off to a lager. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks. The job didn't mean anything to Miller. He only took it on to keep you safe. Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now it's 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on. Ha!
Alright, a bit coincidental that after 9 years Snake recovers from a coma, and in that same week Miller is also captured. And Ocelot needs to save them both at the same time. But unless indeed Miller went to Afghanistan to distract certain parties from Big Boss in the Malta hospital, I'm not sure. Maybe that's the case. Alright, we have some cassette tapes and an emblem. When you ready a weapon, the camera is automatically adjusted so that the reticle points at the center of the nearest target. Also, when you move right stick while a weapon is readied, camera speed is adjusted to enable easier targeting. The reticle points at the center of the nearest target. I don't think that's the case if you disable auto aim, which I did. But Alright, here we go.
The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
Punished Venom Snake. Benedict Katsuhira Miller. Revolver Shalashaska Ocelot. Enemy combatants, the Soviet Guards Airborne Regiment. Guest starring the Skulls Parasite Unit.
On ice. Solo infiltration of the Soviet-made ground forces.
Ocelot gear.
Be the perfect one. Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid.
The game really does look better than I remember it.
You see Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
Da Guande.
Marker placed. Marker removed.
Go ahead and close the iDroid. Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope? See the village? Straight ahead? All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is.
Marker
Good.
placed.
Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dawandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and these. You'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back. Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Alright, revolver. I must say that Hideo Kojima puts his own name. Speed up wars. Few controls. His own name a little bit too often on the on the screen. I think since booting it up, like 2 hours ago, 2 episodes, I think I've seen his name appear on screen as director or producer or writer, maybe, I don't know, 7, 8 times. Or maybe a bit less, but a lot. Anyways, this is all pretty clear. Controls. Manual. There's actually a manual online. I would like to check that out. What I am going to do is turn off that iDroid voice, like marker placed, or the weather is getting better. I think that might be, or I will keep it on for now, but probably I will put it off really quickly. Change hiding position. Left or right? Alright, but can I also get off my horse? Yes. Alright, first I'm going
Why
to
don't you do a little more practice in those ruins? Shooting, taking cover, climbing obstacles. See to it that 9-year gap doesn't slow you down.
Yes, that was my sentiment exactly. I will do that in the next episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you there. And for the meantime, do not forget, always do keep on gaming. See you later.